Welcome to Awakening You channel. If you appreciate what we do, please support us. Thank you. The sun represents that which you perceive more clearly in the light of day. With the light of day meaning that which you can easily perceive as it is lit up above or before us. Therefore, it represents that which you have chosen to perceive with your conscious mind. On the other hand, the moon reflects the circle of light in the darkness of the night. This circle of light is that which you have within your inner consciousness, that is often hidden in your unconscious mind. By unconscious mind, we mean the memories, experiences, and knowing that you have consciously, or unconsciously, chosen to hide from your daily life. When you are ready to perceive that which you have chosen to hide from your conscious memory, you will be able to allow your inner self to communicate with your outer self. You all have inner and outer expressions of physical self, as well as within your non-physical consciousness. However, whether your consciousness is shining before you as in the light of day, or hiding inside the inner shadows of your unconscious self, your consciousness, your state of consciousness will affect your daily life in the daytime and your inner life during sleep or deep meditation. In fact, it is via deep meditation while in your daily life or within your dream life that your consciousness can communicate with your physical self. If you choose to call in greater information about yourself, your goals, and any inner guidance you desire, you will need to go inside yourself to find the answers. Yes, it is true that conversing with family, friends, and/or a therapist can assist you to see that which you have consciously or unconsciously hidden from your daily, waking self. However, these secrets from yourself will eventually arise in your daily life, your choices, and your friends or family. There are some who never share their inner self with others, but that creates a very deep loneliness. This loneliness is because you have isolated who you think you are from others. We say, who you think you are, because when you open to the light of yourself, you will no longer need to find yourself by reflecting off of others. In other words, you will no longer need to pull attention or needs from others, as you have opened up, at least, some of your inner secrets to your own self. When one is able to be honest with themselves by allowing their inner light to shine on them, their secrets are no longer secret from themselves. When you are able to put the light onto your own secrets from yourself, you will no longer feel a sense of fear that they will find out. In fact, it is more likely that they will find out when you do keep secrets that you are afraid to share. We say afraid to share in that you do not want to accidentally share something that you did not want to share. When this happens, you may feel embarrassed, ashamed or sad. It is obvious why you may feel ashamed or sad, but why would you feel embarrassed? The answer is that you have not come to peace with this part of you, so you may even feel ashamed. We, your galactic family, want you all to know that all of you have higher dimensional expressions of yourself who resides in the higher dimensional worlds and/or starships. Most of you chose to forget your galactic self when you took an Earth vessel to assist Gaia, or to clear some old karma you are ready to release. Therefore, the decision to take a third-dimensional form is a sign of your own inner strength. Just as you may look from a mountain top down into the valley below, your higher dimensional self can look down into the fourth and third dimensional school rooms. We say school rooms because you would only chose to incarnate on poor suffering Gaia within this now if you wanted to release some old karma, or because you wanted to assist Gaia with her monumental mission of ascending an entire planet from the third dimensional frequency of reality into the fifth dimensional frequency of reality. If you are reading this message, it is likely that you are among those who have chosen to leave your home world in the fifth dimension and beyond to come to Gaia to assist her with the great challenge of releasing the Dark Ones, Illuminati, and awakening the humans. The problem is that the Illuminati use those humans who live in daily fear and/or lack of love for their home planet as their helpers, to keep Gaia in a state of constant damage and/or danger of planetary destruction. One may say that planetary destruction is too strong of a term, but we, your galactic family, must remind you again and again, that humans are in the process of greatly wounding, and even destroying, the very planet on which they have chosen to incarnate. Gaia was, and still is, a very brave planet to volunteer to serve as a school for human evolution. This school was a wonderful idea until the lost ones came to Earth. These lost ones, wearing human forms, have come from their own home worlds, which they destroyed. Therefore, they needed another planet on which they could inflict their selfish and very bad behavior. Fortunately, those humans who are in conscious communication with higher self have been able to call upon their fifth dimensional and beyond galactic family. However, the problem is that Gaia is a free will planet. What that means is that too many of the humans, who were meant to be the most evolved beings on the planet, have been pulled away from the light of power within and into the darkness of power over. These dark ones brought so much darkness onto Gaia's planet, that many of the humans, who were meant to be Gaia's caregivers, fell out of the light and into the darkness. Once a human falls into the darkness of power over others' role, it can take them many lifetimes to remember their true multidimensional self who functions only from multidimensional love. We galactics, who are on the starships around Earth, which are usually invisible to third-dimensional humans, have come to Earth via our starships, to assist Gaia with her planetary ascension. Gaia would normally be ascended, meaning fifth-dimensional, by this now if it had not been for her being deeply wounded every day by the humans who perceive Gaia as a thing to which they can do anything. These lost ones also have no sympathy for the humans who suffer every day. These lost ones care only for themselves and for the money, which they will do anything to procure. We are sad to see how, too often money has more power than love. Why would pieces of paper that are minted by humans, or even gold that was stolen from the body of Gaia, have such great importance to humans? To answer that question we must look at the different frequencies of humanity. The frequency of each person has much to do with their ability to care for and love the persons, places, situations, and things that enter their daily life. In fact, the ascended masters, who are those who wore a human form, and ascended beyond third-dimensional Earth upon the death of their Earth vessel. These ascended masters are able to, and constantly are, able to assist Gaia from the higher dimensions and through their fully awakened multidimensional self. However, usually, but not always, these multidimensional ones have taken a human Earth vessel to serve as an example for humans the manner in which they love dear Gaia so deeply, and serve her so completely, that they are able to return to their higher dimensional expressions of self when their Earth vessel has died. Of course, it is only the Earth vessel that dies, as the soul is beyond the third or fourth dimensional concept and consequence of dying. Many good souls have taken on a third-dimensional Earth vessel in order to walk among the ones who have become lost to the memory of their true multidimensional self. Life on third-dimensional Earth is very challenging within this now. There are those from the forces of darkness who do not want to give up their power over others, and or the money that these lost ones have accumulated, mostly in unloving and or illegal manners. However, the power over others that hides in the darkness has successfully convinced many humans that what you have is more important than who you are. Fortunately, more and more members of humanity are finding the courage to go into their own, real or imagined, darkness to find their inner light. Once their inner light has been discovered, courage begins to grow stronger and stronger. This courage comes not just from what is occurring in their third-dimensional life. This light of courage comes from one's own inner light. Most humans were born with inner light, but some had such difficult lives that they fell into the darkness. Then, they were the dark ones who are secretly jealous of the ones who live in light and love. You see, the dark ones can steal many things, but they cannot steal love from another.